Distinguished panelists, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I will just share here our experiences of putting up state data center in Gujarat. If you go to DIT site, it is showing that Gujarat is the first state operationalizing the data center under this National E-Governance Plan. This is a view of the data center that we have in the state utility room. So if you look at ICT infrastructure in Gujarat, there are basically 5 pillars. We have data center. Earlier we have server farm. Actually, state started thinking the consolidated approach of e-governance since 1999-2000. And 2001, we thought that there was a debate whether applications first or infrastructure first. But state took a conscious decision. Application will come by its own. And it was going on. It's a continuous process. Let us put infrastructure first. And state has created statewide area network in 2001. It has completed one full boot cycle. And under National E-Governance Plan, Government of Gujarat has upgraded the SWAN. Earlier it was a star network, now we have created mesh network. So earlier server farm was there, but most of the servers were in different departments. Few servers for common services required for wide area network, they were in the server farm. In 2008, normally people have created both physical and IT infrastructure together in data center. But Gujarat has created physical infrastructure first because we already had server farm, which is required to be shifted in some safe and good location. So that's why I have written server farm and data center as one of the key ICT infrastructure components. We have wide area network. We have a Sachivalaya integrated communication network. All our voice communication is free, internal voice communication within and between government offices. All our 14,000 villages, they have CSC. Their nomenclature in Gujarat is EGRAM. And we have another parallel VSAT-based network connecting all 14,000 villages of the state. Now we are interconnecting our SWAN and VSAT-based network. We have disaster recovery site. This we have considered NIC Hyderabad location data center. So this is the broad statistics of our data center. It is 4,500 square feet, having server and storage area, connectivity zone, control room and utility area. We have created 4 mini data centers to address the speed as well as to make the communication faster and to locate or to put zonal data in the given zone only to have speed of the communication. Vadodara, Rajkot, Mehsana and Surat. Wide area network is co-located with data center, disaster recovery site at NIC Hyderabad. This is a key supporting element of our e-governance initiatives. Many people say that IT industries are less in Gujarat, but Gujarat has focused more on e-governance. Most of its citizen services, most of its internal process re-engineering, we have e-applications for greater reliability, availability and serviceability. Data center is a mediator and convergence point between open unsecured domain and sensitive government environment, and it is enabling the departments to host their services and application in a common location. These are few benefits that we are getting out of it. Cost optimization, management is centralized, highly secured environment, scalability and interoperability. These are standard functionalities of the data center. Now actually how data center is evolved in the state, it has evolved in 3 phases. In phase 1, because Swan was an old story in Gujarat, we have first shifted GSWAN from server farm to data center. In phase 2, we have shifted applications, databases, and storage devices from departments to server farm to SDC. And in phase 3, we have actually shifted the bandwidth. We have 4 bandwidth providers, BSNL, Airtel, Reliance, and Tata. We aggregate and then distribute this bandwidth. So we have secure storage zone, application zone, wide area network room, equipment room, utility room, and security control room. The whole migration took place in data center in 5 chronological segments, like routing segment first, then internet segment, then security, then GSWAN LAN segment, and then our Sachivalaya campus area network, core network segment. We have 7 key stakeholders. Many people normally debate that data center should have minimum number of agencies and minimum number of people to manage. But somehow, Science and Technology Department is a strategic control. Because physical infrastructure and IT infrastructure took place at 2 different times, ENCODE is our physical infrastructure, state sector public, state PSU is there. He is operating and maintaining the data center, physical infrastructure. PwC was the consultant. Then we have bandwidth providers. Wipro is our O&M operator. But the composite team, this is the best idea actually, when the whole data center project is conceived by Government of India. Composite team, NIC and State Implementing Agency, this team is driving the whole project. And government departments and organizations are other stakeholders. Now these are the live applications currently working from data center, our integrated workflow and document management system. Before data center, most of the applications in the state were hybrid in nature or decentralized in nature. But with the help of data center, now most of the applications have come in a integrated central mode. So integrated workflow and document management system, as all of you know that 70%, 75% of government transactions are either on tupals or files. So this is the application which is managing our government workflow. Integrated financial management system, the whole state finance at any given point of time, starting from chief minister, chief secretary, or a treasury officer, or a simple person who is dealing with the voucher, can see that can see at its dashboard the position of income and expenditure of the state. The budget and financial management of the system is so well managed in the state that the total budget data, normally if you are little bit aware, in government when budget is done, more than 8,000, 10,000 times file move from department to finance department and other departments. All these transactions, all this movement happens on our integrated workflow system, and financial management system finally controls this process. And in our government press also, we send the data for printing the books. Budget books printing is a statutory requirement. Otherwise, state is capable to present the e-budget in the Legislative Assembly. At that level, it is automated. Land record information system like Bhumi in Karnataka. Karnataka was number 1 in the country. Gujarat was number 2. It has taken a comprehensive view. From the village panchayat, person can get the land record today. Then registration of documents, hospital management information system, then public distribution system, then health, that is mother and child health system, labor and employment, that is we call it Talim Rozgar, registration of youth, unemployed youth and all that. Gujarat State Biotech Mission applications, then registry of general administration, printing and stationery system, attendance system, agriculture soil health card application, wide area network, mail services, other departmental dynamic websites, electoral roll management system, as well as our grievance redressal system. These are all currently operating from data center. So these are the salient features. End-to-end security. It is achieved through intrusion prevention system and adaptive firewall that we have. We have web filtering by WebSense. So it is a 24/7 service desk established in data center. We are currently in the process of deploying Active Directory. These are certain proposed application to be hosted. What are the challenges? Mr. Roy very elaborately explained different challenges, but effective capacity planning is a major challenge. Actually, now we want to do certain proof of concept for virtualization, consolidation, but hardware is a major problem. So we tell them that if you want to do proof of concept, bring your infrastructure also. That is, so capacity planning is a problem. Project management and monitoring, technology and solution selection, SLA monitoring, application hosting, migration and management. Normally state government governs all this project through government resolutions. State has a very well-defined security policy as well as data center policies also. How to bring their server inside, what facilities will be given, as well as DR policies also there. And now we are in the process of preparing SDC for ISO certification. The current scope in our data center is the converged environment. Normally we talk about DNA, devices, network and applications. By integrated view, applications are almost converged and centralized available. But still, convergence of storage, servers, power and cooling is also converged. Management software is also there, but still we have to do, as he has rightly pointed out, cloud computing and virtualization. That is the main issues before the state today. So this is the current scenario, how we work at data center. I'll just show you the network diagram and the servers which we have populated on different racks. All racks are intelligent racks we have. So this is our DR plan, DR site network layout at State Center as well as at Hyderabad Center. And these are various application servers and storages hosted at our DR site. State has a plan to now do cloud computing, provide some services to remaining departments which are not yet come to a ERP or integrated solution level, and converging and virtualizing the data center components. That is the current plan. Thank you very much.